I always forget to hit that button. All right, we
Yep.
live now, baby.
Uh,
Yeah, so you ready for? So hold on. This weekend is the test tune, right?
Destin Tune, Colonial Beach.
You going?
Yeah, locked and loaded. I'm
Lock and
going to
loaded.
start charging up everything, getting the batteries and everything charged up. Probably do that by tomorrow or Friday.
So
And
everything is together, ready to go.
yeah, ready to go. I'm gonna really concentrate on the big boy all motor car. If it's running decent, then I'll pull out the quarter scale body, pro stock. I'm not planning on running the small bore dragster. That's kind of dialed in
Yeah.
from last year, so I'm just going to concentrate on the big all motor car and possibly the quarter scale.
What kind of numbers you think that all motor car gonna put up?
I don't know, man. I see a lot of people calling out numbers, man. I love to see it go sub two. You know,
Yeah. Especially on the first pass, Joe.
oh my god, dude.
Nah, you gotta shake them gremlins out first. Make sure
Yeah,
everything.
that's what you know. I got to launch this thing, man. See how it's gonna go. I might only do a half track pass. Thinking about that. It all depends on how I leave, and if it tracks good, I'm gonna stay in it. If not, I'm getting off that throttle and get it dialed in.
Yeah.
Too much money invested for it to get crashed up at the first first pass.
Yeah, definitely. Now on testing too, and you don't want to crash up on that.
Nah, nah. I gotta get the feel for the car and see how it's gonna track and how it's gonna leave. I don't know if it's coming up in the air now. I don't know nothing yet. So
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
find out Saturday.
What size engine you got in that thing for everybody? Let everybody know what you're running.
I'm running a Super 78. It's a gold. Originally was a gold edition 78, but it was upgraded. All new crankshaft, house, everything was like updated. The ignition system. The only thing on here is the original is the cylinder head, and that
Okay.
was ported by John Yadell, and that's 101. You ain't got another one around like that. I have um, Paul Wallace's. Actually, that was I think the second one, Super 78 that was made. Josh McDaniels in Australia had the first one,
Mm.
and mine's the third, and that was it. Um, Alex didn't have any more parts to actually build these joints like this. He did like a partial Super 78. He did like 3 or 4 of those.
What is a partial?
It got some of the new stuff, but it still got the old ignition system.
Okay.
Um, that crankcase is still, I think, still the old one. It's not the updated one like we all run now with like our 85s, the Performantes. That's the difference between this and the gold edition 78s. That's the older style crankcase, older
Yeah, I got
style ignition.
you. Okay. Okay. All right, that's what's up, Joe. So that's the ALX everybody out there.
That's
Um,
my
my man
baby.
Michael says Super 78 design. So he says you're gonna be out there with that jump.
Yeah. I had made a couple runs with this joint off road, and it's a straight goon, man. And that was in a heavy Baja that John made from scratch, the cage and everything. That car weighed like almost 60 pounds, and
Oh,
they was
really?
slinging that around like it wasn't nothing.
So your main thing gonna be traction out there then. As long
Yeah,
as that
yeah,
prep,
yeah, yeah.
prep gotta be right.
Gotta be right. I'm quite
Yeah,
sure I'm gonna have it pretty much get dialed in.
yeah,
First,
yeah,
first, first, first season, and it's a good thing it's on that original, the real track. So they got bike and stuff down there all the time. Even though it's at the far end, it still got some stuff laid down already. So it should be a good day, man.
yeah. That's what's up. What time is the? So I gotta find out the address and everything for down there in Colonial Beach. You don't have that on like a flyer or something, do you?
Nah, I don't have it. I was actually just looking at that today, but I can't remember the address.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got my man True Swag TV in the house. My man True Boys RC. That was his old joint. He was an RC guy. True Boys RC. That was my man. That was like one of the first electric dudes right there, doing electric RC and doing it big. And then he do a lot of like outfits and stuff now, tennis shoes and stuff like that. So
Okay.
what's up with you, homie? I see you out there.
All
We
right.
got we got my man Jeep. Let's see, we got a question up here for us. We got Jeep Man saying, how you guys feel about that 35cc head kit for the G320? What you think?
Well,
What you think?
I don't have one, so that tell you something. I mean, you know, I got so many small boards here, man. I don't really need any more. I got a 39 killer from Bright Snook that he made for me, and that thing's a straight animal. So really, I don't really need anything else outside of the 32 or 34 or 30.5. I just, you know, not really a fan of moving, you know, the 35s. I just really didn't see anything that get me going. So,
Okay.
well,
I'll tell you this. I was talking to Tony. Tony was running up at the endurance race up there in G's RC in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania over the weekend. That was their 3-hour endurance race.
right.
And I think he placed, I want to say he placed fifth place or sixth place, something like that. Him and his team was 3. And he said he had the G35, well, not the G, but the I guess the 35cc head kit
Right.
on his on a low C5T. That's what he used for his endurance race. And he said that thing did well on the track.
Okay.
He said it had a bunch of a bunch of torque, got him over the jumps. He said it did very well on the track for him.
All right. Cool.
I have the 35cc head kit. I only have a little bit of time with it though. So
Right.
I really can't give, a thought on it yet. I need to get back out there and run around. I got it in my Baja, so
Yeah.
I before I start making any decisions on it, I want to get back out there with it and do some time with it.
Yeah, I remember you had that out there. You did it, your first look with it.
Yep.
Looked all right to me,
Yeah.
out there playing around in front of the crib.
Yep. Yeah, it was pretty good. Like I said, I mean, like I said, for course racing, evidently it's a beautiful car. I mean, a beautiful engine for it. So if you out there running, I know a lot of guys now in the States, they run 34s out there, especially the Barcelona 34s or the OBR 34s. So evidently this might be something that can keep up with these guys out there.
Right. Yeah.
At least a good little minute. You know what I mean? So and shout out to my man Reese, Dion, and I forgot the other brother's name. But they won first place in that endurance race. So shout out to you guys out there in Shippensburg, holding it down. My man Reese had on his Crucial RC t-shirt.
Right.
So salute you, bruh. Congratulations.
Good. Yep. Congratulations, man. Job well done on that.
Yep. That's what's up. Representing Maryland for sure.
Yes, sir.
What else we got going on? So he has the ALX 78. So like I said, in the title for this this live, I wanted to talk about engines. You know what I mean?
Right.
See what everybody's go to their favorites. Make some notes in the comments. Tell me what you guys are thinking, man.
Right.
We got Taylor RC. I actually wore my there it is. I wore my Taylor RC shirt today. You know what I mean? I don't think I have an ALX one. That's probably I got.
Yeah, I don't have anything, Alex. I don't. That's where all the money I spent with. I ain't had nothing.
Well, we spent on everything.
Man, got to kick me something, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Exactly. We spent big paper with both these companies. So
yeah.
So that's what's up. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I love Taylor's. I love ALX. I mean, I don't know. They both beautiful engines to me.
Right.
OBR, Barcelona. I think I've only had maybe one OBR engine.
Right. I had 2. The one I got now, and my very first small boy, actually, the first one I ever bought
was an OBR.
Oh, it was OBR. Yeah.
What size? What size was your first?
34.
34.
Yeah, nice motor too. Nice. And Michael Jones got my motor. He bought the car I had a 5T, bought my car and a motor.
Yeah.
At that time, I went big boy crazy. So I had that thing sitting here in the lab, just sitting on the table.
Yeah.
And I had, I think, a dog bone. It broke on the back side, and I never repaired it. I had IRC. I had everything IRC to repair it with. And he called me because I met him at my hobby shop. So he had my number. He called me, asked me about OBR, and I said, "Man, you might be lucky because I got one. I might sell you right now because I don't think I'm gonna run small bore anymore." Man, by the time I got home, man, him and his son was waiting for me outside my crib.
I know you gave him that vicious deal.
Yeah, oh yeah. He got the deal of a lifetime there.
Yeah, I know you gave him that
5T,
vicious deal.
OBR motor, pipe, parts. I think about 1,200. Took everything.
Yeah.
At the time, you know me. I just sell to move on, go to the next project. I don't really try to make my money back from what I put out. A lot of guys do that, but not me.
I mean, that's hard to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You either going to have to wait for that right person to come through.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you just going to have to take a hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That person's out there, but like I said, depending on how long you want to wait.
Yeah, and I don't post things either. I just word of mouth. I'll throw it out. A couple people, boom, 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 and then somebody might hit me up out of the blue for something else, and I say, well, I got a motor here. Boom. Oh yeah, okay. And they end up taking it from me.
Gotcha.
So, but I really don't post anything on the pages for sale. I don't like the tire kickers, guys asking all these questions, and then that's nice talking to you. Yeah, come on, man, you just wasted it.
Yeah, wasting time, just wasting time. Yeah. That's what's up. So, like I said, do you have a favorite? I mean, because you just like me. We both run them all. We both run
I have all. You know that. You seen?
So for big boards.
Yeah.
For big boards, which one do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I'm partial to Alex.
Okay.
I started out with the Taylors and straight animals. I had my 50, and I upgraded and went to the 71 Supreme, and won a lot of races with that motor. And then before my buddy passed away, we talking about the Alex joint, and I got turned into the 63, and I had a 71 Performante too.
Yep.
And I ended up selling that, and then I got the 63, and that's in Ghost Rider now, off-road, and that straight animal. And I always had a 78, but that was just a shelf piece. I never intended to run it. I got the 80 twin. I got the 85. I got practically every Alex motor there is. Never owned the 50 or 40. They're the only ones I never had, or the 100 twin. But I got all the rest of them.
You got all the rest of them. Like I said, I've had them. I think I've had the 50 on up, up to the 80. Yeah, up to the 85 with the Alex motors.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel you on that, Jane. What's going on, fellas? I see y'all in here in the building. I had to mute you for a second. Nick.
Yo.
That's Nick there. Okay.
Yeah, I had to mute Nick for a second. He had the AC on full blast.
Nah, I was pulling out of a spot. I was in the spot tight. So.
Oh, that must have been that turbo spooling up.
Oh, you hear it when I would go down the block.
Hey, so we got Mr. Mike in here again. He says, in your opinion, guys, what is the most important? Is it suspension, gearing, or motor? Now, I guess it all depends on what you're talking about. Off-road, on-road.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because even off-road, So like let's say off-road real quick. Off-road, if you racing on a track, you can't gear the car for like leaving the line. You got to gear it for rolling. You got to get a car for you rolling around the track. Because if you get a car to accelerate, always accelerate out the hole the hardest, you're gonna run out of gear.
I guess it all depends on how big the track is too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
So what do you think is the most important? Do you think suspension, gearing, or motor for off-road?
So for off-road, I think you could start out with a real cheap motor as long as it runs. Mm-hmm. And I would say suspension would be right after learning how to drive.
Well,
because
what
if you can't listen, if you can't drive, first of all, if a good driver can work with a car that doesn't have a good suspension.
Yeah. Because he knows where to land at on the track.
If you can't drive the car, you can't tune the car. And if you can't tune the car, what's the point of having a real powerful motor?
Right.
Well, none of those answers you just gave were part of his question.
So I ask the question and I ask the question. I'll give an answer. Ask the question again.
All right. It says, in you guys' opinion, what is the most important? Suspension, gearing, or motor?
Off-road suspension.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Off-road drag racing, your rear shock, your suspension going to be, because the car leave and they're gonna go straight. You might as well hit channel 3 because the race is over with. So you got to get tuned. You got to get them right. You can have all the power in the world, but the car leaves, go sideways, left and right, and you're done. You know.
All right. Okay.
Can I make a suggestion? When you guys out in the RC land community, when y'all ask a question, y'all have to be more specific.
Yeah, what platform? What we
because doing? Because that question, like I'm answering the question from course racing, and then Coach is answering the question from off-road drag racing. So there's a lot of different answers.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, this is Crucial RC, baby. We talk about it all. So we could talk about what you, and I love the fact that you came with the course joint off the break, and then Coach came with the drag racing joint off the break. You know what I mean? And for on-road drag racing, I'll speak on that. I mean, I can speak on all of it, to tell you the truth. I think gearing is the most important.
Mm-hmm.
I think if your car is not geared right, you will have a bad day, no matter what you're doing. No matter if you're off-road course racing, if you're not geared right, you ain't gonna make no jumps.
Mm-hmm.
In on-road drag racing, you're not geared right, you're gonna be going slow as hell.
Right.
In off-road drag racing, if you're not geared right, the same thing, you're gonna be going slow as I don't know what in that 200 feet. That's just what I think, because the gearing dictates whatever size engine you're running. Suspension does come into play, but I think that's a little bit less than gearing. So that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, basically, you can take a stock 32 Genoa, man, and do some damage on both.
Yeah. If you know how to drive.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. You could do a lot. Listen, you could do a lot if you know how to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
you could take a nice budget car and kick a lot of people's $5,000 bills.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jeep Man says, in his opinion on this, is you can make use of big power without a dial suspension. He says he thinks you can make big power without a dialed in suspension.
In what though?
What platform?
Yeah,
I know. See, right there, I think we talk about big power. I'm thinking about drag racing or something.
Right. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And what platform are we talking about?
Yeah. I don't know about that one, but I mean, off-road drag racing, suspension is up there.
Yeah.
You can make all the power in the world. If that thing is just going off to the left, going to the right.
Yep.
You're gonna be struggling.
You remember Assassin when I had that thing out there, all that power? I didn't know which way it was gonna go, left or right, Yeah. Well, I was like, I can't do nothing with this. And then, I had to get the shocks dialed in. Now that car goes straight. It's like it's on rails.
Yep, I hear you. Yep, I'm telling you, suspension is definitely for off-road. That's definitely way up there. To me, I think that's right next to gearing.
Yeah.
Yep, for off-road.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. Same guy says if your suspension isn't dialed in, you're not going to hook up.
What platform? What platform is he talking?
How about you? Yeah, can you answer that one, Jeep Man? What platform? What like type of racing you're talking about? Just put it in the comments for me. See, we got what else we got in here? He said, my man, True Swag is saying the rest is important as well, but gearing is the most important. And Michael was talking about off road. Thanks, guys. He says, I like the answer I was asking about was off road. Thanks, guys. So he was
Okay.
talking about off road. I
Yeah.
guess that's
So
drag racing.
Off drag or off road or course racing.
See that? Hey, look though, man. That's what I like about this channel right here. I mean, it's a little bit of everything on this jump.
well, I've done it all. So I've done it all.
Yep. I mean, all of us here have. Well, I don't think Coach done that much course racing though.
Yeah, he don't like to sit there.
Course.
Say what?
Unofficial course up in Philly when we race up the park. We actually used to do course racing, then we should drag race. You know, and we had a course, boy cabs come out there, cut the course in with his lawnmower. And we used to get it in with the Philly reach, not your reach. I used to think your reach was the same Philly reach, but
Philly reach is a little different.
Yeah. And we used to do course racing, and then that we set up for the drag strip when we only was running at I think 132 at the time, and we made a day out of it. So I didn't do official course racing like you guys, but I did course racing with my 5T. That's why I bought the 5T actually for course racing.
Got you.
Yeah, when we lost our track in Long Island, I ended up selling my 5T because it just wasn't, I fell in love with, off-road course racing that you couldn't use it nowhere. The car wasn't built. It was built for a purpose. So I let it go.
Right. Yeah. We was drag racing with 5Ts. That's crazy.
Yeah, that
I know. It was like we didn't have a clue.
That didn't really do it for me.
We didn't have a clue. The boy, little Mike from New Brunswick came down with a Baja and destroyed us. Everybody thought we was fast until he came out there. That Baja boy let us up. I was like, oh my Lord, I gotta give me a Baja.
So Jeep Man, huh?
No, go ahead.
Now I was saying Jeep Man was saying he was just talking about in general off-road, on-road, drag, and circuit. He's just talking about all of it.
All different answers for that.
Yeah. What's up, Vance? I see you out there, man. Hey, Larry, what's going on, Larry? You want to jump on, Larry? Hold on. Let me see if I can. I gotta remember. Oh, there you go. We copy.
So, Coach, what's the plans for this famous Super 78? What's your plans for this famous Super 78, man?
Like that's famous, man.
Cause you said it's like one of a kind. You said it's one of a kind. It's more powerful than the 85. It's more powerful than the Taylor motors. So I'm saying it's famous.
Well, I had them all. I can speak on it because I had them all.
It's famous. I can't wait to see.
Different motor, bro. It's a different cat. It's on hybrid,
I can't wait to see. I want to see the famous Super 78.
You're gonna see it. I told you I had 85, but then I don't have it anymore. Now I got another one. I had the 85. I had both of them. I had the 85. I still got the 78. So what that tell you?
What's up, Will?
Well, tell me that you like motors. That's all that tell me.
All right. and 85 I had was the 85. And your homie Marv got it now, and he dialed it down. He never even uncorked that motor yet. So
what you gonna be running with?
Go get some motors, right? Didn't it?
I got my listen. I got. Okay, so for drag racing, I got my 71 that I rebuilt.
Hold on.
That's not what I said.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You gotta say the engine makers today, baby. We gotta say engine makers.
Oh, Taylor. I got a 71. I got a 71
Hold
Taylor.
Hold on, Nick. Before you answer that, I said Marv's 85 made you and Larry go get 85s, right?
Compared to what I had, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up. Listen. I don't have. Listen. Hold on. Let me say this. The 85. I had a 71 Taylor, right?
Right.
The 71 Taylor, I maxed it out.
Okay.
The 85, Marv's 85s makes more power than the Taylor 71. 100%. There's no doubt about it. It should make more power than it's an 85 versus a 71. Why wouldn't it?
I'm just saying, who motor was that? I'm getting to a point
You
here.
tell me. As far as I know, it's Marv's motor.
Who motor was it before Marv's?
You tell me.
Come on, man. You know.
It's not my motor.
Don't be bashful. You know who motor it was. Mine.
Okay, so what does that mean, Coach?
Okay. You asked about my 78. I still got the 78. So what that tell you?
Coach, let me say this. Maybe you couldn't pull all the potential out of the 85. How about that? How about that?
I listen, I've been pushing Alice since 2019 before you guys.
Listen.
I know Alice, brother. I got the power out of it. I just looked out for my homie. I just looked out for Marv, gave him a nice deal on the motor for his drag car. I didn't actually believe he better get that car.
Run up against that 85 and walk it. And you show me what you talking about.
I will.
All right, check this out, guys. Check it out.
Somebody call me. And I can't hear you guys.
You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Nick?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How about you, Nick? Nick got that Boost Mobile joint.
Oh yeah. That's that New York radio waves out there.
Hold on, I think this is him right here, Mr. Red Bull. There's Adam. You back on?
Yo.
Yeah.
Right, hold on. I gotta get you off the other joint. Hey. All right, we back.
Yeah. Where Nick at? Where little Nick at?
Nick.
No more.
Yeah.
Nick, can you hear us? Nick. All right, whatever.
Nick, why you don't never have lights on, man? You always on in the dark all the time.
I'm in the truck.
Fuck when you on live, you can't.
Highway.
Okay.
So he can hear you, but he can't hear me.
Yeah.
He said, I'm in the truck. Usually when I get on live, I'm in the truck.
Can you hear me, Nick?
I thought you was at the crib.
All right, check this next question out.
I'm in my pickup truck. I'm in the car, the truck, my truck, not the garbage truck.
All
right, check this next question out. We got my man Mike. He's saying I recently picked up a Primal dragster with no motor, no electronics, and I have no clue what I'm. Say what?
Coach.
I'm here.
Yeah, where Lance go? I can't hear Lance.
I can hear Lance. I'm here, Lance, loud and clear. Nick, sign off and sign back on, man. Sign off and sign back on. That's all.
He out of here. I don't even know who. Somebody else is in the studio waiting too. Who is Gold Chain Lil Will?
Oh, that's Lil Will.
Why he ain't put his face on his jump?
I don't know.
I ain't bring after what happened last time. I ain't bringing nobody up on this jump. That I don't see their face. Hold on, I'm about to add Nick back on. Nick, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Man, you gotta get away from the Boost Mobile cell phones, man. Get a real cell phone jump, man.
Man, I got Verizon, bro, so I don't know how much better I could get than that.
Yeah.
All right, so like I said, my man Michael was saying, I recently picked up a Primal dragster, no motor, no electronics. I have no clue what I'm doing with it. How do I start out? He's asking, what do you gotta do to start out?
Well, go ahead, Nick. You're the Primal, man.
I like Savox, I like Savox servos. So, Savox servos are good, go with a good remote, a Futaba remote. And then you want to decide if you want to go. I say start out with a small block. So I would go get a Bartolone. I would go get a Bartolone 34 with a Bartolone side pipe or Olimat side pipe, and get the Blackbone 2-speed. First gear would probably be a 20. Second gear could range from 24, 25, 26. And some.
Not doing anything in the transmission.
Oh, you gotta let me get to that, bro.
Oh,
Now let me get to that. You could keep the stock. You could keep the stock case. The transmission, you want to put black bone gears in it. If you want to lighten it up, call. If you want to lighten the whole car up, you call Bonehead and get all his carbon fiber.
All right. Well, he's just now starting out. Looks
so
like
he up over almost 2,000 miles. Right now. So you know where I'm going at with this Lance, right?
Hey, I'm gonna put my 2 cents in on. Actually, hold on. We got a little Will in the house and Mr. Larry in the house.
Listen, you asked me what to do to it, so I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know that, but that's what I'm saying. Start calculating that up.
Hey, Larry, can you hear me, Larry?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, is your window open or something?
Nah, man, I'm in my van. You know, these work vans aren't the best, soundproof. Yeah. I mean, if you want, you could just mute me out or whatever, but I do notice some background noise.
Hey, while I got you on here, what you think? This man is just now starting out with a Primal. Wants to get into drag racing. He got a bone. I mean, just bought a Primal roll. It looks like no motor, no electronics.
If he's okay, let me just tell you this: if he's just getting into drag racing with a Primal, right? Yep. The only thing I would tell him to concentrate on is, of course, get a decent motor. But the most important thing is to free up his gear, to take that transmission apart, put a better grade of bearings in there, put a better grade of high-speed bearings, and loosen up that rear end as much as absolutely possible. Because for some reason, when you get a stock Primal, it always feels like the brakes are dragging, and that's because of the components. The Primal car is a great place to start, but it does require some upgrades when you start getting serious about racing. So the first place I would concentrate on is that transmission. Get that transmission running as free and as smooth as possible, right? And with a decent motor, you can start competing. And then as you progress and as you get familiar with the car, learn how to drive the car, then you start making upgrades, and then you want to start lightening up the car, making some improvements to lighten up the car. The good thing about a Primal is you don't have to worry about a suspension because it doesn't have one. I would suggest to anybody, concentrate on that transmission, get that transmission running as free and as smooth as possible, and you'll have some fun with the car, and you'll be able to compete.
That's what's up. That's a good answer right there. Hey, Lil Will, I'm gonna bring you up on stage right now, brother. What's up happening, bro?
What happened?
Uh-oh. I can't even hear you on that, John. Look, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, brother.
Yeah, what's happening?
Ain't nothing. What's going on back there? I see you up in the lab.
Yeah, man. We trying to get ready, man. Just get the killers. How Marvell boys, Coach and them say, get the killers together.
That's right.
Oh man.
What's up? So,
what's up, Nick?
Yo, what's going on?
Lil Will. I mean, can you give him what he don't know what he has no clue to start with a Primal. So you just now getting into the game with a Primal. I mean, where'd you start at?
Froze.
I lost you.
There you go. Yeah, you did. All right, we're gonna kick him off this jump.
That sound like T-Mobile.
Yeah, that's T-Mobile. He down in Southern Pound too. All right, so this is what I think. You just now starting out with a Primal. The first thing to do is get a good servos. All high voltage. That's all I mess with is lipos. So I mess with AGFRC servos. It's a good servo. There you can get them on Amazon. They got, to me, I mean, you just need a fast throttle servo. It ain't like you're gonna be making left and right turns and doing off-road racing with it.
Mm-hmm.
So AGFRC servo is a good motor. You know, you can even start out. Well, I guess they don't make ESPs anymore, so you know you can get any kind of motor like that. A 34, 30, 32, 34 big bore kit, whatever they make for them. You can get Bartolone.
There's still DDM still has ESP heads available.
Really?
Yeah. So
That's what's up.
Doug must have like so the last stuff that Doug sent me, the last stuff that I got from Doug, you know, Doug sent me like a big giant care package. So I got a couple of things. But when Doug made motors for ESP, he was making like 200 heads at a time. So
okay. All right, good. All right,
so they must still have
that's a good engine right there to start with. I mean,
definitely. It definitely is.
Yeah, that's definitely a good engine. Will, where you at, bro? Come on back over this jump, man.
Right here.
All right, bro. We talking. You know, want to know what you started out with.
Well, I started off with full metal. What's that? Full metal, twisted metal. Corey's car.
Corey's car, Monster's car.
Yeah, Corey's draft.
Yeah, I started off that. That's sitting right over there. I'm out in my shop, so I don't want to lose. I know how I feel when you get to lose. Hey, you know, I've never been on this end of it. I can't figure out how to turn the camera around.
Tap on the screen.
Turn the phone around. That's all.
No,
okay.
Tap on the screen, yo.
Okay.
Should be able to tap on the screen. It should be a little switch around.
Yeah, that's weird. I never really did that. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
So you know, we they're gonna Primal over there, and then we got our new dragster right there,
What's the new dragster?
This one right here, right there. That's the new one. That's the
small block Floyd Vic. Oh, he didn't went too far into the shed.
Into the lab. The lab ain't got no service.
Nah, he got to put some
You know why they did that? So they can't worry about. They ain't got to worry about nobody spying on them.
Can you hear me, Lance?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yes.
Am I still there or no? I can't.
Yeah, you hear
Larry. You still there?
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do some changes. I couldn't understand the Primal. I tried my best. I couldn't figure it out. So I wanted to because I like the bodies on it. I love the bodies.
Huh?
What you said you couldn't figure out the Primal?
Yeah, it was just the rear end. I just couldn't figure it out how to get it back together. I took it all apart and I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
That's the only thing. Because I like everything about the Primal. I like the price. I like everything, but I couldn't figure out how to work it, and I didn't have time, to keep asking people.
Hold on.
Well, they
have
a manual on Primal.
You couldn't figure out how to put it back together.
Huh?
I said you went out and bought a whole new dragster because you couldn't figure out how to work on it.
Well, look, it's not that difficult to put it together, but how you put it together is critical. Like I said earlier,
right.
to me, that's the most critical part of building a successful Primal, that rear end. Because, I mean, when you get in front of the motor, from the motor to the nose, what's the difference in whose chassis it's on or whose chassis is running?
Nothing.
Exactly. Everything's from the motor back. That's where the difference is. Whether it's an FG, whether it's a Floyd Vic, whether it's a Primal or whatever, that's where the difference is. And the more you concentrate on that back end, the more successful you're going to be with getting that car to perform the way you want it to do. And that's the biggest. That's the biggest and most important part of a Primal. It's not like a chain drive.
Right.
But you can get a Primal to be as smooth as a chain drive. And people say no, but yes, you can.
Yeah, I mean, you can make them smooth. That's for
Well,
sure.
yeah,
You definitely can make them smooth.
my brother Warren proved that to me the other day. He got his butter smooth, man. So you
Yeah,
know it you just got to work at it, and I didn't
yeah,
have the fortitude at the time. That's all.
yeah, and that's exactly what it requires. That's exactly
Yeah,
So,
what it
it
requires.
hey, Will,
huh?
since I said, Will, while I got you here, man, I don't know. This your first time on the chat, isn't it?
Yeah. It's my first time.
Yeah. So I don't know. Everybody needs to know that this is my man Will right here. He is what is that? I guess the owner of what? Not the owner, but your Custom Tees RC track, right?
Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
So you want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, we opening up, and we got some real major stuff happening this year. Um, with the track, we also going to open up for rentals, for people that want to come out and host 3-day events and 3-day 4-day races. It doesn't really matter to me, and to us as rapper. And then well, we got a great track to race at, a great track. Everybody on here that's been there to race realize that it is strong, but we got something coming this year, man. Lance, I'm telling you, I'm so glad you introduced me to this sport, man, because things about to get real strange, real fast, quick, fast, in a hurry. I promise you, Lance. I'm telling you, it's gonna get quick.
That's what's up, man. You gonna give us a little sneak peek, or you just gonna leave us hanging like that until we
Well,
show up a little
well,
more?
the only reason why I can't, because I'm never one to keep secrets, because whatever I show, I can do. But I'm not by myself, so I got to make sure that we in agreement. But I promise you, it will set the RC world on duck plucking fire. I guarantee it,
Ooh, all right.
All right, now.
man.
Right.
It's gonna be nice.
That's what's up, man. Do you want to talk about this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend, obviously this is my first time, dealing with a testing tune, with IMDR, with anybody actually. But Ron Hicks, obviously he's going to give a good trap prep, like we told you guys Monday. So I'm a learning curve. I'm learning everything. I'm proud to be a part of it. But it's gonna be a good time. If we got enough people, we may throw some salad in the plate for somebody want to get down. But right now, everybody's just trying to get focused and get ready, because all around the world, guys been getting fast and getting these motors ready, man. So we gotta see what's happening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Hey,
then,
Lance, before you let me go, Lance, let me ask you this. Okay, I appreciate holding on. Question: Are you gonna run up to Chicago this year with us?
yeah, I'm coming. I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna try and
Man,
get up there.
thank God.
I'm waiting to hear a date. Nobody's told me any dates yet.
I ain't heard no dates either yet. I'm gonna get on with the guy with what's his name, Phillips, Gary. Um
Gary.
I think him and Ron is in negotiations on a date, and on how that's going to happen. But if everything goes according to plan, Lance, I promise you, Mr. Coach, brother Larry, brother Nick, it's gonna be a wide open event. I'm talking
Yeah.
about a wide open. Oh man, it's gonna be nice,
Bro,
man.
I'm telling you, you got me thinking like, what is going on, man? You got me interested, bro.
It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something strange for some change. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be nice, man. I understand what you were saying too, brother Lance. When me and you first started communicating, it ain't always about the money. It really isn't. It really isn't. It really isn't. And sometimes money can make things go wrong. But when it goes right and the money is there, oh man, it makes for a real good fight.
Nice groove, right? Something nice groove.
Hey, and then while we still got you, before you chime out on us, man, you have your own podcast that you do also, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Let's talk.
Man, I'm not jumping.
Yeah. That's my little son. He's something. Say hi to Uncle Lance. Come here. Come say hi to Uncle Lance. And he said he got to catch you on the next time at the quick 132, Lance. Oh look, there you go. Look, see, say hi.
What's up, bro?
Yeah. So Lance, yeah, the what did you ask me, Lance?
The podcast, man.
Oh yeah, let's talk. Let's talk there, man. That's let's talk RC, man. It's I love it. I enjoy it. You and I talked about that a lot. I always tell everybody that, and I think that the two combinations of shows is going to be good. But God, should I tell us? Listen, we got another show coming. Listen. I'm just talking to you, Lance. Me and you. Nobody else know this now. I'm just talking to you.
Okay.
We got another show coming that's going to be on Friday nights that the world will say, what is going on? You just watch. You watch. The format on this is going to be... boy, I'm telling you, man, I want to say it so duck plugging bad, man. But I got a consistency that I can't rap right now, so it's killing me, man. But it's gonna be right, man.
When's it supposed to start?
We still right. We still here listening too, right?
Hey, God damn! I thought I was just
me and Will.
I thought I was just talking to doggone Lance. This is a conspiracy.
Me and Will, man. That's it. Me and Will right now, Joe. Hey, so when's it supposed to start? Will, when's it supposed to start?
Well, we have to make some things. I got to build I have to build a format for it. It's not going to be under me. It's going to be hosted by someone else. Okay. It's not going to be a part of I Am Dare. It's going to be because it's going to be one of those type of shows. But it will have the guidelines, of everything. We're not going to discredit anybody. But I promise you this: it's going to get a lot of fun. And it's what we like. It's what we like. God dang, I want to tell it, but I can't do it, man. God, man, but I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man.
Well, listen, if you tell it, we'll keep it a secret.
I know it. But see, my son in here, he got a cell phone too, so he may call. They'll switch now, quick. Yes, man. But honestly, guys, man. I say it all the time on my closing remarks, but to everybody that's on here that I met you guys all once or twice. Mm-hmm. Man, I appreciate y'all for allowing me in y'all world, man. And the long conversation me and Lanston had that to coach me into what I'm doing. From even Corey, me and Corey talking while he on the road driving. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everything, you guys, man. And I hope that I do y'all right. I hope that I represent us right. And I hope that I can bring in some things that maybe was left over in the past and bring into the future so we can get some things strong. That's all I want to do, man. That's it. That's it, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Will, man. If you wasn't right with me, you wouldn't be on this stage right now with me, Joe.
Well, I appreciate it, Larry. Lance. I swear, I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, Joe. So you good with us, man. Like I said, all these fellas up in this jump right here good with us, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, we're gonna make it big, man. But I really do hope when we go to Chicago, we unite. We unite like the United Nations, and we get together, and we go up there and whoop everybody up there. Don't leave nobody. Beat them to the dark meat, man, because it's time to get right, man. I'm serious. Gary and them, they get Dakota and Big Pound and all them guys.
There's some heavy hitters up there now.
Yeah, but daggone it, man. Mr. Larry told me how to use this, so let's get busy. But so let's get funky, man. Daggone it, man.
You hold that thing like a bottle of Tabasco sauce.
Yeah. She right. She ready now. Yes, sir.
So what's your go-to engine, man? Like what are you running your dragsters? What you planning on running? Like I know you got your are you completely done with the Primal now, or are you gonna rebuild that, or? Yeah.
We got some things in the making so this winter I'll probably rebuild that one and try to revamp, try to go back to it this year. Over the winter time, I got 6 Floyd Vic cars. I can't do them all, so I got to take my time. And I got messed up real bad, but I just don't. I wanted to build I come from the real racing, so I wanted to have a outlaw car and I wanted to have a pro level car. So when we come to Philly, them guys is ready, man. Brooklyn up there, they get busy. So I got to take a secret weapon up there and get funky with them. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to have best of both worlds, if you get what I'm saying. Mountain motor, and then I wanted to have a regular one. But as far as the Primal and my go-to engine, Lance,
Yep.
for right now, it is SRE.
SRE engines.
Yeah, it is them. It is them for right now, and I hope that lasts for a long time, man. But I'm looking for numbers.
Shout out to Vance and SRE.
Yes, sir, man. And they good dudes, man. Dynamite dudes, man. Man, you call Wade and he would get right on it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate Wade. And let's see what we can do. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on heavy hitters, boy. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna get right, man. Where did Larry go?
I'm here. I'm still here. I think I'm here.
You here?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm still here.
All right, so look, check this out, Larry.
Yes, sir.
What's your go-to engine?
Okay, so I'm racing big blocks because that class seems to be growing, but I've always been a fan of the Bartolone small blocks because I can take a Bartolone, which is a very good quality motor, right off the shelf, and then I could make some minor. I don't have to do all of these major, huge porting and tuning, and I could make some minor changes to the car and maximize to the motor and maximize its performance. So for small block, I'm still partial to Bartolone, Chris Bartolone. That's my favorite go-to motor. Now, with the big blocks, my 71 was a Taylor RC, and again, we take their motors, we do minor modifications to it, nothing major, just some minor cleaning up and some stuff like that. And I had a very successful run with my 71, with my RC, with my Taylor 71. But watching Nick's car run, watching Nick's 85, because I was against the 85, and Nick will tell you that. I always said, listen, my 71 will outrun those cars. And it has beaten a few of them. I don't know if they were dialed in right or not, but it has beaten a few of them. But okay, I watched Nick's car run. I watched Arnold's car. I watched Kiki over that weekend in Virginia. And I know he's running that. I think he's running an ALX 88, or is it a Taylor 88?
Taylor 88.
Yeah, Taylor 88.
So he's running a Taylor 88. So basically, I knew I needed to go up in size. So I reached out to ALX. I talked to him, and he made me something that I think I could be competitive with, because I don't like to play catch up. I try to watch what's going on, and I try to see these different motors, because I don't have a budget where I can go out and just buy a motor randomly, especially with the price of these big blocks. I need to be very careful how I choose a motor and spend my money. So, I'm watching these guys with these big blocks. I'm watching Arnold, I'm watching Marv, I'm watching, Nick with these big blocks, and I'm like, okay, my 71 for 2026 is not gonna cut it. So instead of me going out there and trying to beat the odds, I decided I needed to spend some money. So this year, especially in the all motor class, this year I'm going to run my ALX 85 in the all motor class. And I'm hoping, I believe I can run mid 1/8 all motor, high sevens, mid 8s all motor with that motor.
Gotcha.
And that's what I'm trying to get. So basically, I don't know if I could say I have a go-to motor, because I'm trying them all now. I've had a few Bartolones. I'm gonna say in the small block, I don't care, these SRE motors and these 35s, all these other motors that these guys are talking about. I'm still partial to Chris Bartolone engines.
Gotcha. And now,
Yeah.
as long as I've known you, I've only known you to for big block as a tailor. So have
Yes,
you had ALX engines in your any of
no,
your big block before? This
no,
first
I've
time?
never had it. The only other big block I had was we had the Bartolone twin.
Gotcha.
Before that was after when I went from that was my first big block, so to speak, was that twin. And then from the twin, I saw these 71s coming out, and Nick convinced me that, hey, yeah, these twins are fast, but they can't compete with these motors that are coming out now. And he was right. I saw the motors. Again, I fought with Nick. I'm like, I'm not trading in my twin for 71, but I had to come to the reality that yeah, my twin is outdated. So
Get back in there.
and now
Yeah,
Hey,
when I
hey,
when I when I
hey,
told
Lance,
when I
I gotta
told
go,
Larry
Lance.
when
Hey, Lance, I gotta go.
when
One of
I
my horses and got off.
Whoa.
Golly.
Yeah, go get that horse, bro.
I call.
You need
Thanks for
that for
bringing me
that
on,
drag.
man.
Yeah, you need that for that dragster. Go
Yeah,
get that
yeah,
horse,
but
bro.
yeah. So
All right, nice talking to you, Will.
All right, Will.
I think that anybody that gets it, I think reliability, consistency, and durability. I think the Bartolone engine is a perfect platform to start with, and then as you grow and become more familiar and more knowledgeable, and you want to step your game up, then you might want to start experimenting with these other motors. But the reason I say the Bartolone motor is a great platform is because in the past when I bought these specialty motors, they require a huge amount of knowledge to get them dialed in.
Gosh.
The Bartolone, you just throw a straight 990 on it, get a good tune, maybe a clutch, get you a nice clutch, and that's it. With a Bartolone, you get you a good carburetor and a nice modified clutch, and you're good to go.
Yeah. Now, is it still hard to find them engines? Because I know everybody else has been sold out of them joints like DDM and stuff. But they got them back in stock now.
I'm not sure because I
so
haven't.
so Bartolone is Bartolone is having family issues right now.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
So yeah, he has some family issues going on right now. So all of his extra time is going towards his regular job and then taking care of family right now. So if you can't reach him, that's what's going on.
Okay. Cool, man.
Yeah. Well, I got a brand new one, so I got lucky. I don't want. I'm grateful that I was able to get. I got a brand new one still in the box. So that'll be in my new Outlaw car that's coming out. Yeah.
All right, that's what's up, man.
So, yeah.
And like I said, Coach, you're going down to Custom Tees this weekend. Hey, see that? I meant to get the address from Will when he was in here.
Yeah. Yeah,
but it's all over IMVRA's page, I guess. If you want to go there.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think I have it somewhere on my phone too. Let's see if I can find it. But I know they're in Colonial Beach, Virginia, so right over top of the 301 Harry Nice Bridge, and you're pretty much there from that point on.
Yeah.
So anybody out there want to?
They should be able to run some good numbers. Those guys this weekend should be able to run some good numbers because I like that track. I like that track. That track hooks and it goes straight. You can get your car down there. You can put down some good power at that track.
Are you guys not going this weekend?
I can't make it this weekend. I got some family things I have to take care of.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What you, Nick?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't. Listen, I'm not going. I ain't gonna make it. I won't know what's going on with the season. I'm waiting for some info. So I don't know what's going on with the season as far as me going away. But you guys have a good time.
What you on house?
Coach, you gotta let me know what that goat motor do, man.
You'll find out. Right?
I want to.
You gotta
I
let me
want
know.
to.
You gotta send me some times.
I want somebody to go live. That's what I want. I want somebody to go live while they're there.
So mid-season, maybe I have it dialed in like I'm on.
Yes, that's what I want.
I think
Mid-season? What you mean mid-season?
I'm good. I ain't that good.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm good, but I ain't that good. I'm not
Are
off
you
the
talking to me,
table,
Nick?
off the bench. You want me to
No.
go out there and run crazy
Oh.
numbers? I hope so, but let's see.
Well, I'm saying, I'm listening. I'm listening to your stock. You saying that 78 is king.
Oh, I can't hear Coach if he's talking.
Nah, he ain't saying nothing yet, Larry.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm
Uh,
expecting it. I'm expecting it to run 168 out the gate.
Coach
It
Nick
might.
trying to bait you, Coach.
Yeah.
Nick is trying
Nick can't bait me.
Yeah.
Can't bait me. I gotta take Nick. Nah, I ain't gonna go there. Come on.
Yeah.
We're gonna have.
But listen, man, with everybody, with
we'll be
all
up
the
in
stuff
Philly
that's
next
going
week.
on that I've been seeing go over the winter, I would not be surprised if we saw some record-breaking numbers this year. I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
I believe there's going to be some fast passes made this year because you know what it is? Guys are learning how to prep the track to accommodate all this power now. You know, guys are getting better with prep. Guys are getting better with prepping the tracks. You know, like that Virginia track to me is 100 times better than Rockingham's track. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To me, that track is 100 times better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the surface. It's a real. Well, listen, it's a real track. So you know, like it's gonna be 100 times better. You know, it's a real track.
You know,
the surface is
Well,
really
I mean that's another thing too, Larry. We haven't even been to the actual RC track up there at Colonial Beach yet.
well, yeah, and that's what yeah. That to me, that's a virgin. You know, I have to be very careful how I say these words because I do not want to offend anybody. So it's a virgin track, and it's going to take some seasoning to get it. You know, to get it
Well,
right.
yeah, that's why. Yeah, Ron said he's gonna be out there from. I think today. I think he said he was starting today to prep.
He's running. He's running at the old track. He's running at the full track this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they're running the full track again.
Oh.
He's not using the new track this weekend.
Yeah, they're running the full track again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, they got the whole drag racing. They got the whole drag race. All of the machines that the drag racers use on their facility. So they'll get it right when they start to use the smaller track.
Yeah, they'll get it right. Yeah.
Yep.
But I ain't trying to bait Coach. I just want to see what the car gonna do. You know, I heard so much about it.
I'm sure Will be doing lives down there.
I was surprised to hear Coach say that he'll line up against anybody with a nitrous car with that motor. I was surprised to hear that.
Coach, what size is the crank in that motor?
Secret.
I can't hear Coach.
It's a little secret.
It says a secret.
Yeah. Nah, 85. Your 85 is bigger, Nick.
So it's the same crank as the 85.
Nah, your 85 is a little bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bigger. Your bore is a little bigger. Your bore is a 52.
The Coach, why I can't hear Coach when he's talking?
I don't know why.
So when you get it dialed in, I'll let you race my 71.
All right, don't race your 85 with my small boy.
Lance,
Okay.
I'm just excited because I think it's going to be some good racing this year.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun, bro.
I think so too. I'm hoping that we're gonna get some new racers out here also.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. You know, I want to see some new guys come out and I want to see some fun. I want to see some fun going on, man.
Well, look, a lot of cars were sold over the winter. A lot of cars were sold. I want to see those cars come out. I definitely want to see those cars come out.
They made it seem like they are, you know what I mean? So it's all a matter of, you know, where they're coming out from. If they're going to coming up to Philly and race with you guys, if they're going to come down to Colonial Beach and race with them, you know, hopefully Chi-Town, more guys, St. Louis. I'm hoping that more people come up.
And don't forget Rita's.
And Rita's, yes, and Rita's hideout. And matter of fact, I think they have a a cash race coming up soon at Rita's.
Yeah. Well, if they got a cash race, I'm going.
I
I'm
know.
going.
I know
If they
two.
have a cash race,
I
I'm
know
going.
two. Big
I
boy
love
cars
racing for
that.
cash, but I tried. It can be a little tricky and people getting their feelings, but I do love racing for cash occasionally. Yeah.
Yep. And then we got check this out. We got a comment right here. My man Dante says, "I know my dragster isn't finished yet, but at least I wanted to come out and introduce myself and watch everything."
Yes, that's the best thing that you could do. Come out,
And
enjoy yourself, come ask questions. You know,
mhm.
you need help. If I'm out, if you come to Philly, if I'm there, come ask me whatever you want. I'll gladly help you. So that's the best thing you could do is come out. Even if your car ain't done, come out.
Yeah, because you can get a lot of ideas. I try to encourage people to come out during days when we're just practicing and testing and tuning. Those are the best times to come out because there's no pressure. People aren't pressured to get their cars ready for racing. They're just enjoying. Most of the time, people are sitting around enjoying this conversations, and every once in a while they'll make passes. But most of the time, guys are out helping each other. So that would be the perfect time to bring your car with you, and the guys will help you get it dialed in as much as they can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on out, man. Like I said, this guy. Well, Dante said he has to work this weekend, which is understandable. But there is other races. He said Dante. I think he said lives 40 minutes from. So he lives 40 minutes from Custom Tees. So
Wow.
40
Okay.
minutes from. That's about. I think that's about as far as I am from that place. Actually, about 40 minutes from Custom Tees.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I'd be there every weekend if I was that close.
That's what I'm trying to see if he can do that. I don't know if he can do that because Ron is the one who runs the tree. You know what I mean? So Ron lives down North Carolina, right?
No. Wow.
Yeah, but you don't always need a tree setup. You don't always need a tree to dial your car and get it going straight. You know what I mean? And you can pretty much get. They have portable systems that you can buy, but for the most part, if you're just trying to get your car dialed in, you don't really need a timing system because you can get an idea if the launch. You have an idea, the car looks pretty good, or it needs to do this, it needs to do that. Yeah, if I had access to a track, I'd be at a track every weekend. Trust me.
I hear that. Yeah, and like I said, you can always get that the race box data logger.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
That's like the G.
Yep.
Don't nobody know what the race box is, huh?
I ordered mine when it was on Kickstarter.
Dang. And don't nobody know who the race box is. That's basically like a GNSS on steroids. So you can get your, you can get all kind of data off of that thing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, hey guys, look, I got to get out of here. I just pulled up in front of my house. I need to use the facility, so I'm gonna talk to you guys later.
Yeah, I was gonna kick you off in a second, anyhow.
Hey, I appreciate you having me, man. Thank you so much.
Always, bro. Always,
Pleasure
man.
talking to you, man. Coach, nice talking to you. I'll see you at the line. Bring that 71. Bring that 78. All right. I want you to race my nitrous 71 with that 78 since you said you'll line up against a nitrous car.
I love racing against you.
You ain't gonna have the nitrous 71 no more.
Who said that?
Oh, you building a whole nother dragster?
Yeah, I got an 85 oil. I got an 85 oil motor. I got my 71.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I got my Outlaw Primal, and I'm building another dragster.
All right now.
So
for somebody said that they can't buy. For somebody said that they can't just spend money on motors. They sure spend money on cars.
It sounds like it.
I just got one.
You gotta have a motor to put in that jump.
I got one new car.
Okay, you know what? 80% of that car, 80% of my car I'm building, is fabricated in my shop. 80% of it is made right in my shop.
That's the car
I'm
going to
talking. 80% of it is made right from my shop.
Or that's your personal car.
Say what?
Are these for sale? This is the car you talking about now? Is it for sale?
No, that's not the Pro Mod, Coach. That's not the Pro Mod.
All right.
All right, this is the last one right here. My man Dante came back and says, when I saw the video from last year at the track is the reason why I bought a drag. So that's what's up, bro. That's what my videos are for. get out here, get you a car, come out, have some fun, meet these fine brothers right here. You know, meet these knowledgeable brothers right here, along with the rest. Because you got like Black, you got Smurf, you got Heavy, you got Leo. I mean, there's so many of us out here that's out here racing and having a good time. That you know, we put on a mean show up in here, but there's some good fellas out there, Joe. There's definitely some good fellas out there. So, guys, I'm about to get off here because you know I got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So, only one of us, well, 2 of us in this chat in this podcast, they ain't got to worry about that tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So
my time, bro. I did my time.
All right, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one, y'all.
All
Next
right,
week.
fellas, later.
Next
Okay,
Wednesday, 7:30.
Yes, sir.
All right, out.
All right, later.